Hi, guys and gals, and those who identify as neither or anything in betweener. Why is that not working? Why is it not working? Come on, you goobers. Silly wabbit. Tricks are for kids. Hi, guys. Just me, man. Just me. Quiet down there. They added this. This is new. The dots for complexity. I think engineer and elementalists are the only complex ones. Necro's simple. Mesmer is intermediate. Ranger is simple. Thief is intermediate. Rev is intermediate. Warrior is simple. Guardian is simple. So that's a new addition, I believe. Let's give her the faux hawk. Good evening to whomever has joined me. Camel, orchid, and ebony. No, camel, orchid, and mat is fine. Mat. This one we actually want to be really silvery looking. A little bit of. Let's go with no, blue. Yeah, blue's next. And there we go. She's ready to roll. We're gonna give her the wacky specs, as you see. Cormier, because everyone hates Cormier. And we're off. And we'll skip to the end. Because I've seen it 80 or 100 times. Possibly even more. Oh, interesting. Someone dropped the bonfire. The owner must choose a color, or choose a buff, and they didn't. So they dropped it, but it's useless. I appreciate their enthusiasm, but they kind of lamed it.
We're under attack! Everybody get to the inn. We can protect you at the inn.
Good thought. Good effort. The execution needed a little work. I'm reminded of a football coach who was once asked about what he thought about his team's execution, and he said that he thought it was a good idea. The first coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, John Mack. Damn it, my brain. One of those rarities, a funny and articulate sports coach. Doesn't look like I saved a whole bunch of time by taking the shortcut. It's evidently, you know, there is somebody, a couple people there.
Get ready. There's another wave coming.
Ponies. Pony men.
Keep pushing.
I don't think we ever actually see any female centaurs. It does lead to some questions. Where did they come from?
Enough of this.
If,
Take
as
down the
one might
leader.
suggest, they are human
You
close
think you can defeat me?
half-breed, does that work either way? I'm just asking questions. The blithering idiot defense for asking stupid questions is, I'm just asking questions. I'm doing my very best to blither.
Scots, what is that thing? It's huge.
Blithering. Blithering is a word. I don't know
That,
if blither
soldier, is a threat. And we're
Destroy them.
Charge! Take out those giant heads, and the whole thing will come crashing down. Watch for debris. Keep your heads down.
Helpful hints from Logan Thackeray.
Rally to me if you need to recover.
See, we've got Captain Winky is one of the characters here, one of the players here. Elena de Cronida. We've got Salty Dumps
Fight for everything you hold dear.
and Gwyneth Wormsbrook.
It's not dead yet.
It's going to explode.
Brace yourselves. I think it's going to explode.
So the plan for today is the titled keyfarm, and then some more Dragon Resp missions.
The field's beyond shame.
So it appears I was mistaken when I said that the adventure guide stuff is per character. It seems that only Chapter 1 or Volume
You'll
1
find
is
everything
per
you
character.
need here.
Every character will get that bonus, but only one character, the first character who gets to the various landmark points on an account, will get Volumes 2 through 5, as best I have been able to determine. Mounts. Sure. By the way, supposedly tomorrow we are getting a choosy pack for mount skins. Everyone will get one of those. And, something else. Oh, what? Another goodie of some wondrous sort that, eludes me. Regardless, I like free stuff. So there's that. Glider skin. Let's go with Demon Wings. Let's make sure the dyes on the Demon Wings are up to snuff. There we are. And change our default over here. I'm getting more and more into actually using the Jackal rather than the Raptor as the... I don't think it's actually slower. If it's slower, it's very little slower. But the maneuverability gain is also significant. I'm dancing for a cow. I'm just dancing for all the cows I can find, which is 3.
How do you do?
So I hope all of the Guild Wars 2 players out there nabbed the very nice drops that were offered. The outfit box in particular is really a nifty one. Lots of very good outfits in there. Jeez. We must have just hit 5 p.m. my time. As I just got my freebie box. And in it today, florals. Always welcome. I have a better pistol. I will use my better pistol. Now normally, and this is the point I get dinged to level 3. I'll note I'm now level 4. That's the difference the adventure guide makes. You level up much faster.
Goodbye.
I'm looting my enemies. The dead ones. You know, the way one would.
Another personal victory.
Grunge Princess running around up there. Yushika Benetoki. It definitely feels like the starting area is a lot more live, which is what you would hope for, given the fact that, you know, Steam just came out. Highest I'd seen, we had about 8,000 concurrent Steam players. Hopefully those numbers will continue to creep up over time. Started out relatively unimpressive, but it's a big download and the weekend hadn't arrived yet, so it was a little bit of a slow burn. Aha! Dodged. I double-clicked. It wasn't enough. Oh, it wasn't fast enough that time. Trying to get the dodge bit of the adventure. Too fast that time.
Thank the gods you came along.
That's 2.
Another
There we
personal
go.
victory.
I completed an event. Got a vista view. Kinds of stuff going on. 1/20th of a level. A bag. Double jump. 1, 2. Excellent.
Hello.
Hit the trees and make them shake.
I'll hit
Plus,
the
you
trees
can
and
get
make
the
them
apples
shake.
down. Oh, and
Pick up
watch
some
out for
apples.
spiders.
I'll take what you
Another
have.
event.
Almost out of time.
I think they get handed into Paris. Why he's not standing where he's supposed to be standing according to the minimap, I don't know. It seems like a dereliction of his job to me, but you know, I could be wrong. Doesn't seem likely, but it's possible. Technically.
I just have to go in.
Pie makes everything better.
Success.
I completed 2 events. Rogue Bull is up.
I didn't see you there.
I have apples, but I can't use them. I'm glad I turned it in, but I didn't think the event was ending, and it was. I could easily have gotten no credit for that at all, which would have made me sad. We got another communal boost. Did this person set it, and he did not choose a boost type. Newer players aren't going to know that's how it's got to work. You have to choose a boost, whether it's going to be experience or karma or magic find. And then people have to grab wood that's laying around and throw it in, and then basically the fire starts. Then you can. Everyone can get boosts from it. But if you don't know how it works, sadly, it doesn't. Quit your squealing. Looks like about one more. Probably. How to do it. We can catch up to the bull and get in on the action. You know, if it swallowed a hand grenade, that would be abominable. Lots of bees. Not the bees! I'm gonna pick up 80 pair of shoes.
A little help here?
What other help do you need? We're at level 7. Normally we're about level 5 here, I think. We've got our Black Lion chest. That one will be opening soon. New shoes. I dangerous.
Neppy's having a bandit attack.
Get off my ranch. Buzzards like you don't hardly deserve to live.
It's gonna murder some bandits. You know, they didn't want to get murdered. They should have gotten in the business of banditing. Kind of simple. Bandit.
Step aside, Clodhopper. We won't kill you unless we have to.
They called me a clodhopper. Okay, now I'm killing them out of anger and spite.
Nobody will dare mess with Meppy after this.
Did I miss? I missed a waypoint. I feel shame. So, as I said, I'm not sure if it's as fast as the Raptor, but it feels as fast. If
Greetings.
not faster. And it's definitely more maneuverable.
A little help?
Huh, you're kidding me, right?
Yes, I'm kidding you. No, no. And we should have enough to run around. And do a little bit of roly-poly action. There we go. Feels like there's an awful lot of new players around. And these guys appear to be playing as a group, which is fucking awesome.
Lurking about.
Ooh, more dragons. You should hear how ridiculous this is. Get back to work already.
More people playing is good, but people playing as a group. How often does that happen these days? A new MMO comes out, everyone's just playing solo. I have 1,000 sticks of butter in my material storage, by the way. It worries me a little bit, frankly. A 1,000 sticks of butter. That's like probably like 120, 140 heart attacks.
This is where centaurs swarm the garrison. Cut me off from my unit. What happened?
It's all part of a healthy diet. I shouldn't even have the words healthy diet in my mouth, let alone everything I do put in my mouth. Oh, it's Guard Bartol, another event.
That gear better be in good shape. I'd hate to waste a trip like this.
Feel the fury!
Feel the fury. I hope you can feel the fury.
Centaurs
It feels
ahead.
pretty furious.
And of course, they're right where we want to go. That's the last of them. Why don't you keep the Seraph? Thank you.
Event complete.
These will come in handy. Now we just need to take them back to the garrison. Stay alert.
Level 9. Normally I'm level 6 or maybe 7. Right here. Make sure Barthol gets back. Where he's going. That's a mighty rifle, but it's not as good a rifle as the rifle I'm already using.
I
Therefore,
was
it's not
manufactured
really
to
all
the
that mighty,
highest standards.
as I would measure those kinds of things. How mighty can it be if it's not as mighty as the mighty thing I'm wielding?
I need some help!
Time to do some real damage.
I'm doing some real damage. Oh, that person killed all the mobs. I'll have to settle for knocking over all of their religious iconography. Alright. Got more scrit? Yep. It's gonna have to be wasps. They killed all the scrit, who have become a favorite of mine. The wasp. The wasp. To kill. Also, they're wasps. Nature's assholes. This one will probably do it. Grab the waypoint. Indeed. Head off to Beetleton and do a really quick Beetleton run, and we'll be level 10, just that quick. Half an hour. So for key farms, we're going to be peeling 10 or 15 minutes off the length of a key farm with the addition of the adventure guide. Presumably I can find some kind of use for, 9 to 15 hours a year of my life back. Hello, child. You need to do your chores. Get to work, you little punk. Stop mouthing off and get to freaking work. Kids today. That's all I gotta say. It's just kids today. They won't get off my lawn. Yes, I fired 3 rounds into that rat. Was it overkill? Yeah. Was it good? Yeah.
How do you do?
Is it just me, or am I amazing?
That's that. 29 minutes, 49 seconds to create and hit level 10. I'm going to grab let's also sell some crap. We're up to 14 sticks of butter because we're up to a full 1,000 in our material storage, which is a lot. We are back to Shaymore. We're the hero of Shaymore, by the way. Oh, now this person seems to know what they're doing. They've at least given it a stat, and we now have to pick up firewood and put it onto the fire. And then we can grab the whatever boost it is that it's given out. Alright, that had to be it. It is an XP boost. They set it to an experience boost, which is reasonable for the new players.
Another day in paradise.
It steers much better than the Raptor, but not if I steer it badly. Funnily enough, if I steer it badly, it doesn't actually steer better. Pardon me.
Keep walking. If you ain't a friend of big
Come on,
nose
sweetness, just one dance.
Hey, watch it.
Let's see where it takes
You
us.
almost spilled.
Hi, Petra. Hi, Andrew.
And a clue.
'Cause now you
Maybe
got
not
one.
even
Away from my dad's quick pistol. Here, Dad. It's
Knock you out and look
on
good
the
to
way
me.
to start bringing a big dog to work.
They went upstairs.
We'll just gun him down. Hey, Lars. That means that there are no more Twitch drops. That is correct. They are no longer in action.
I can't believe it.
I don't know. I don't know how many viewers it has. I definitely saw that Muckluck's numbers were down. Didn't look like Teapot's were down too bad. He was still over like 1,200 earlier, but Muckluck was at about 600. 300.
All right, I surrender.
I'll pound you into the ground.
I
like
think
a
that
big
has been a
nail.
very, very successful thing for them, the drops. So I think those will be coming back. By the way, they improved Engineer Rifle. Engineer Rifle can do about, well, Mechanist. You set your mech to auto attack, and you just press the one button, and you can do 25k. You press one button, and you walk away, and you do 25k. No, you don't. You attack the bot, not the player, and you kill the bot. Well, you can hear that. The thing is the third shot is an explosive, so it triggers all the explosive stuff. Good evening. Did he just call me a yo-yo?
Hey,
Actually, it's not the first time.
surrender.
Yes. So there's a thing that a lot of the experienced players do called a weekly key farm. You create a new character, you level them up to level 10, you do the first chapter of the storyline. As a reward, you get a key to open the Black Lion chest. You delete the character. You can do that once a week. I'm in the personal story now, so I'm going to be done really quick. So, you know, if you get the key, you get to open a Black Lion chest. You're guaranteed to get these two things. You'll get 2 of these, and you've got a 10% chance of getting an uncommon, rare, or super rare. So people do it for the key. Once a week. Other than that, yeah, I would be fine goofing around with you. But this particular case, I'm doing something specific and quick.
I'll go first.
Time to do some real damage.
Sorry, Ted. Ted never even got a shot at me. Poor bastard. So, they even have figured out that the fastest you can possibly do is the human commoner
keeps swiping our low-level prisoners. We'll have to start
creation
arresting a
option.
better class of villain.
And that's the fastest you can do. I managed to get to level 10 and get the key, or sorry, not get the key, but open up the storyline in 29 minutes. So this is just a speed run to 10 and then through the storyline stuff. Nice, we've got a die. We'll hold on to that for later because dies are cool.
Begin destruction protocol.
And perhaps most importantly of all, I now am the proud owner of 1,014 sticks of butter total. Okay, proud's probably not the right word. Proud's not anywhere close to the right word. But I'll be able to make some delicious sauces.
I can take care of myself. You're the one who just got out of the hospital.
Is she here? Is she here? Oh, jerk. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I believe I mentioned the flamethrower before. So, we've gotten enough. We have hero points. We go to kit training, we train healing, and we train flamethrower. I'm now wielding a flamethrower.
Look, moas. They're big. Remember when we used to ride Rancher Meppy's herd? I bet these birds are just as skittish.
I say let them squawk.
There they go. Look at those feathers fly.
Blasted moas are out. Get those stupid birds under control.
Oh, flamethrower. It's a flamethrower. Who doesn't love a flamethrower?
Is it just me? It's better out of silver.
I think it's
Because it's got that nice just stone.
It's that do-gooder from the bar.
I'm the do-gooder from the bar.
That sounded like one of the slobs who messed up the bar. They're supposed to be in jail.
What's all that racket down there? Calm down, I'm busy.
What's all the racket? You mean the people screaming
need
because I
backup
set them
over
on
here.
fire? Yeah, it's a bunch of people screaming because I set them on fire. Okay, you guys, come get some.
I need backup.
Baked bandit. Hey, Lars. Hey, Z, how you doing? I gotta say, agree with you, that does sound a little suspicious.
Hey, keep your hands off me.
I don't have enough energy.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Hey, okay. I surrender. When you get to the mist, tell them Twitchy Jake sent you. Don't you know who I am? I'm famous. I've done everything bad.
Baked bandit.
I've got.
Personally, I prefer a braise, but flamethrower is pretty much not gonna braise. Perhaps broil? Hi, Francis.
It's a soldier's life for me.
And back to Andrew and Petra. Give Andrew's medicine. And then we head off to steal a bandit's clothes. Because apparently they have an outfit, a uniform, so I'm going to be cosplaying a bandit. Although I don't know. Is it a cosplay if you're not wearing cat ears or fox ears? I'm not sure.
You're back. They're upstairs.
It's Barmaid
Stay
Barbara.
left.
Barmaid
First door
Barbara.
on the right.
Barmaid
Quick.
Barbie. She's really nifty.
Oh.
Quit complaining. Barmaid Barbara. And I don't want to listen to Logan.
Cover work is tricky.
And condescending
Pull this
Anise.
off,
I mean, Countess
you'll have to
Anise.
eat, breathe, think, and stink like a bandit.
Oh, I can definitely stink like a bandit. I got that down pat. Trust me. Would I lie? And it is a better rifle. I will wield that with pride.
This is the only proper course.
To get more hero points? I don't think so. Nope. Is it gadgets? Turrets. We'll grab the healing turret. That away, drop that there, exit, sell some junk, go to Shaymore.
Good to meet you.
Definitely liking the hyena better, for the jackal, for just getting around better than the
You're
raptor.
trespassing, jerk. Now I have to hurt you. Ah, you're kidding, right?
I'm now dressed like a bandit. And I walk like an Egyptian. My favorite line in the entire game will be the next line you hear said by a character.
Where did I put those fuses?
I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus.
I'm Uptown Johnny, baby. Man plus.
What?
It is unforgettable. It is a line that will live forever.
You talking to me?
He is... It's what's awesome about it is, first of all, barmaid Barbara shoots him down in the first act. And then here, the bandit scout woman here, she just walks away without saying a word. I think a little more flame throwing is necessary here.
Drakes are getting cozy. You sure about this?
Baked Drake.
But maybe now
Not the musician, not the Canadian musician guy. Although, I Blaze.
Make it quick.
It's a genius work of writing. I'm Uptown Johnny Baby Man Plus. My guess is that it's probably a woman who has heard lines about that bad in her past and just came up with the ultimate D-bag
hero Shaymore can shed some light on things.
one-liner that they could come up with, or possibly had actually even heard. The bad guys want to burn down the hospital and the orphanage. I'll cover the orphanage. Let's go. Let's go surfing now.
Ted thinks we can't be in two places at once. But that's why the gods invented teamwork.
I have new pants. I'm going to save the orphans. Orphan saving commencing. Arson at the orphanage. Better than orphan at the arsonage.
The orphanage is this way.
By the blessed six. Stop them before the fire spreads.
Look at him run, like vermin.
It's
You
the
better
sheriff.
run, you scurry
Finish the
little
job.
snotface.
Torch the place.
Full building sweep. Move, move, move.
Knock you out.
And his last words, up down Johnny, will be, I'm going to knock you out and look good doing it. Actually, I take it back. It's possible his last words were, ah! I'm not sure.
Math time, kids. How many bombs does it take to set a Sith on fire?
Blaze is annoying.
Another one down.
He only can have one condition on him at a
They're no
time.
match for us.
Setting everybody on fire a bunch of times, and he only gets set on fire once. It's just not fair.
Get back, you animal. These children have suffered enough.
Fine. You want a piece of me?
Stay
Come and
behind
get
the
it.
children.
Well, you, Big Nose Ted, you certainly look like you could afford to lose a piece or two. And I say that as a guy who could afford to lose a piece or two.
Murdering scum.
I thought my favorite as they die line is the guys who go, "Now I'll never."
Thank you. Thank you so much. Every child is safe. Thanks to you.
It depends. It can be played as a one-button class right now. If you do the elite spec of Mechanist, and you set all of your robots attacks F1 through 3 to auto attack, which can be done with control right click. And then you just hit 1 to start shooting your rifle. You can walk away and do 25k damage.
Lieutenant Francis, what's
per
the
second.
situation here? We got all the people out, sir, but so far we haven't found any.
And yeah, to a degree, the flamethrower is similar. It's got a few more attacks to it, but it is
Francis,
mostly just channeling.
Tell me you got everyone out of there in time.
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
Healing power on a rifle always struck me as a little bit strange, but you know. In fact, it can use. You can do a lot of healing with mech as well, Mechanist, Engineer. So a healing rifle could be useful. Weird, but true. Right now, Mechanist is very strong. At least in some modes. Obviously, there's basically nothing that's good in every... No spec is good in every game mode. But every class has got a spec or two that's good in every game mode. At least as far as I know. But right now, in PvE anyway, Mechanist is very strong. Either as heal or
should
pure
have sent
DPS.
Francis alone. He's a good man, but he's not...
You're too hard on yourself, Logan. And on everyone else. The Queen doesn't expect perfection. Why do you?
Let's just not use the words Logan, Queen, and hard-on in the same sentence. Shall we, Anise? Thank you.
Fair weather we're having.
Why do I have to be the burned one?
What's up with my face? Now why do I have to be the burned one?
It's not permanent.
He's got to be the burned one. I've got to be Big-Nosed Ted. I've looked better. And his nose isn't that big. It's not like, boy, am I about to date myself. It's not like Jimmy Durante big. Does anyone know who Jimmy Durante is anymore? I really doubt it. Except us old fogies. We know. We know.
Shh. I hear something.
Rally to me! Shield formation! I can't be seen
What
here.
are we waiting for?
Idiots.
Rush
Kill
them!
all.
Logan, wait. Don't rush in.
You'll pay for your disrespect.
Break formation! Spread out and take them down! Don't dance! Kill! Gods, I have to do everything myself.
Sorry, Serenity. Bad news for you. Lots of shooties. And...
That felt good.
55 minutes to get the key. If I'd been a little less blabby, I probably could have cut it down to 50. But I don't like being quiet. It's not my natural state. So we'll tidy up after this, and I will then be doing some Dragon Response missions. Always sure to elicit some swearing.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
Sell junk.
Greetings. Seize the moment.
Couple things to stick into the bank. The resonating sliver. That's it. That goes here, goes here. I need to put away the butter. We've got extra butter. Lens.
What is it?
Today with extra butter.
I'm told it's getting worse.
First things first, we have an unidentified die. I have all the commons and uncommons on this account. It's a common. It's going to get sent to my alt account. And this leaves us with the Black Lion key and the Black Lion chest, the objective of the exercise. We will be getting a Black Lion statuette and a Black Lion mastery coffer. The mastery coffer is not that useful for me because I have all the mastery XP I can get, so I'll stack these up and break them down eventually and sell them for a gold each, the potions that are in them. We'll get 2 commons. Good things can be the die kit, although the odds of my getting one I don't have. The unlocks are always awesome. Not always great results, but always fun. We have a 10% chance to get uncommons, which the uncommon weapon sets right now are musically themed. So for instance, the great sword looks like, what is it, Flying V guitar a little bit, except it's wielded as if I were El Kabong. That's another reference you kids won't get. Jimmy Durante and El Kabong in one stream. Man, I'm old. So those are nice. The rares have the Endless Ocean, which are sort of a quietly cool set. They're not incredibly over the top. But they have these clear parts that sort of have the rippling, glowing blue ocean in them. So they're very cool and elegant, not like overly flashy. Kind of admit I'm big on the overly flashy a lot of times. I'm not proud of that. Super rare. Supposedly about 1 in 100 of getting an uncommon or better is a super rare. I have never got one. Given the number of boxes I've opened, probably should have gotten one on average. But average doesn't mean anything when it comes to random numbers. Here we go. I will click open. What we're looking for is a 5th box to appear right here. That will be an uncommon or better. Here we go. We got an uncommon or better. We got the Orchestral Greatsword skin, the one I was just talking about. My ability to summon stuff in the last couple of days. The other day I was opening a die. And I said to myself, or I said to the stream, wow, this die pack has a lot of good dies. If I could get any of the exotics or exclusives, it would be awesome. Especially enameled in Blaze. Open it up. Ooh, I got an exclusive in Blaze. It was in Blaze. I'm Babe Ruth of calling my shots. By the way, this is about as good as it ever gets. A die pack is about as good as you're going to get in the left-hand box, or the third box here. And a guaranteed unlock is about the best thing you're ever going to get out of the 4th line. So this was an extremely good box and key. Here again is the Flying V on your back. I actually think it looks probably best on the back. Because when it's wielded, you do look like you're going to El Kabong somebody. Google El Kabong. It's a cartoon. about a cartoon superhero who would hit people with his guitar. I swear I'm not making this up. And I always have to check. Probably around 20 gold? 15 gold. Okay, 17 and a half gold. Yeah. I'm not selling it. But it's going into the bank for now until I can use it as a skin or until I need the space. You'll note I also have the orchestral shield skin here. I got that previously. If you've not seen that, it looks like less like a shield and more like a cello. Now, also in here, we have the Black Lion Statuettes. And
my time.
I have been opening these on this account, yeah. Because I don't get any experience out of them. I just open them and sell them for a gold.
May Lissa aid you.
Alright, next up is the die pack. Again, because I have so many dies on this account, the odds of my getting a useful die are relatively slim. I have all the commons, all the uncommons. One of these rares I do not have, Cotton Candy die, and in the exclusives, I have 2 of the 6. So if I get an exclusive, the odds are good. If I get a rare, long odds. It's a common. This one, too, will go to my alt account. If my alt account already has it, it gets put into the guild bank for any of my guildies to take. This leaves us with the guaranteed armor unlock. This is any piece of armor that I have not unlocked already. There are hundreds. Let's go with hundreds. And we want to be able to catch it, so we double click. It is a trapper gloves. That doesn't sound particularly interesting. It is a char. It's one of the char racial armors, so I can't even look at it. And no, it won't be particularly interesting. But I'm not going to complain at all. That was a very, very successful key farm with a really good result. We will now log out this character. Occasionally, I have not been aware of which character, which of my accounts I had done key farms on, so I'm keeping the characters on the key farm until it's ready for the next key farm. So I know, okay, I've done a key farm character on this one. We're heading back over here to Spongo Smallberries. Where the next Dragon Response mission awaits. These are intended for groups, but they are playable as solo. They scale. They are 1 to 5 player content. I'm doing them solo because I can, and I'd rather not rely on, people I don't know.
Rare and valuable.
Or perhaps be the lame-o who doesn't know what he's doing and causing other people to regret playing with me. They're doable solo. They're not fascinating solo or multiplayer. Oh, I have to consult with Irene first.
As bad as we were afraid things could get, they're worse.
I need to that's right. I need to replay Wildfire for achievements.
To get my attention.
What do they want?
Jormag loves to talk. I'm sure you've noticed. And I like talking to them. Maybe too much. Best not to answer.
I don't think Jormag's the ignore them and they'll go away type.
No, but easier to stay on guard with my champion beside me. All right. Let's see what they want.
Millennia with no one to talk to. I finally find a worthy interlocutor, and now you won't answer. You wound me, Ori.
Oh, Muffin.
Surely you too crave more stimulating conversation than mortals can provide. Unless...
She's like 3 years old, dude.
Oh, dragon of crystal and light. Do I intimidate you?
I promise you, that's not it.
You want Oreen on your side. Why?
You face the least of what Primordus will bring. The death and destruction will make mortal wars seem as dreams.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
So Primordus has to die. And when he is dead, I will be free.
So is it his death you want, or your freedom?
Would you remain bound to a monster?
Good evening.
Kralthatoric's fate suggests not.
Doing Ice Brood Saga content.
He was in misery. It was a mercy.
Ah, he's why you
more
feel
story stuff,
yourself.
and then
Kralthatoric was
Dragon
unworthy
Resp.
of your pity or remorse. And so is my brother.
You know Primordus so well. Why do you need the Asura's research?
There are impediments. We are two faces of a coin. We cannot truly see each other. Not directly.
This is between you and him. Fire and ice in opposition. Balance. A prism isn't relevant.
I hope you've been having a blast with it. I really did.
You don't understand your potential. Your power.
There have been a lot of changes.
I have the power to heal.
You break, you refract, you reshape. The beauty is the irrelevance.
So 6 years would be what, Heart of Thorns?
You are altogether new.
Or maybe some of the Living World season?
I decide my purpose. And it isn't to destroy.
You let the beast inflict wounds just so you can heal.
Invigorating!
Don't twist my words. I'm not a child.
Give it a fair
shot. I will
shot.
not be manipulated.
If it doesn't grab you, it doesn't grab you. That's...
Well, even when you
the
are
way it is with really all
contrary,
games. It's easy to for someone to say, oh no, you just need to get to this part. And that's, for instance, Final Fantasy XIV.
You'll take
no, you just need to get
answer?
to the main story quest.
I won't force her.
So,
that is
100
not
hours
my
later?
way. I accept your answer. For now.
And I've gone through periods where I wasn't playing too.
Save it. They're gone. But in case you're wondering, they're not wrong.
For me, what brought me
ask
back
your
and made me want to play more
Oreen,
was a series of videos
there's
Wooden
no other
Potatoes
option,
did about open
will you
world
act,
and
kill
storyline.
Primordus or
builds.
Jormag if it comes to it?
And they really,
I won't need to.
by watching those, I learned
There
a
can be
lot
no
about the game.
balance
I
if I
became
get
a better
involved.
player, and I understood
Trust me,
the game
champion.
better. And that made
There
it
will be
stick
another
for me.
way.
But it's a game, a lot of times, the phrase I've used in the past is, you've got to make your own fun.
Just got word there might be some destroyer activity near Ebonhawk.
Travel
Who
the
do we
Fields
have
of
there
Ruin.
right now?
There must be an allied faction somewhere nearby. I'll see what I can muster.
That you have to make your own fun. You've got to decide what you want to do that you find fun. The game does not have an enormous amount of guidance at
If
level
I
80.
may, a heavily armed Char contingent approaching Ebonhawk with tensions being so high.
It doesn't really
might be a
list, you
bad
know.
idea.
Here's your things you can do.
think tensions are
You
so
kind of
high
have
they
to
turn
figure it
down
out on
help
your
from their
own, which
Char
is
allies?
one of the weaknesses the game has.
You're not just any Char, Krisha. You're an Imperator. And you'd be the first Imperator to set foot in that city.
Yeah, symbolism, fine. Do they want help saving their city or not?
Okay, Kaz, why don't you go to Ebonhawk first and soften the ground? Krisha, I'll meet you there.
We're off to the Fields of Ruin
Oh, how far
for another
we've
Dragon
come.
Response. Fields of Ruin, private. I did all of these when they were new. Now I'm doing them because we need them for the Return to achievements.
Krisha's securing the postern gate, but it's only a matter of time now.
The destroyers are attacking
And I
already?
also
Did
need,
you manage to
in the
call for
ones that have
reinforcements?
them, I need to
did.
make sure I get
I
the mastery
received
point.
word
I've
of a
already
number of
earned the
allied
mastery
factions in the area.
Yes, but will they arrive in time is the
The reason I'm
question.
doing these is
Gotta trust
for
But right
Side
now,
stories, current
we need
events,
to rally the
Seasons of the
locals.
Dragons.
They don't want to fight?
If you redo
It's their
old
city.
content or do it for the first time
They're just
since they
nervous
added
having
this
a Tar
content,
Imperator fighting from the
if
inside
you do,
out.
what is
It's
it,
been 10 years
4
since
of
the treaty was
these,
signed. How is this still
multiple, each
acceptable?
of these has like a dozen
They're
or more
on our
sub-achievements.
side, Commander.
If you do
But
4
this
of
is
them,
new to
you get an
them.
ascended
They
weapon.
just need a little push.
You do a few
Come on,
more,
let's
you
muster
get
the troops.
an item that can be exchanged for a precursor. A few more, you get the 32 slot bag, and if you finish them all, you get a legendary amulet neck piece thing.
Are you well?
So that's why I'm doing all of these, even though they were not particularly well-received content, let's say. They're kind of repetitive and not awesome. So, I'm... Explosion coming. Kaboom. And jump. So here we've got like 4 minutes or 5 minutes to rescue citizens. Destroy destroyers. Destroy destroyers. Can't mount though, damn it.
I hope you're talking some sense into these humans. Destroyer activity's on the rise over here.
Rescuing citizens. I've rallied a couple of fighters. That takes longer, so I'm just right now trying to just rally citizens. And I've got a limited amount of time. There's only one of me, so in a 5-man, obvious that would be much easier.
I feel 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I can mount. All right, that will be helpful. Oops. Let's kill some more bad guys. Catch, guys. Really, you'll love it. Oh, I've got the civilians. I've got to get them to deliver to Divinity's Reach. I've got a minute and 42. Yeah, I'm generally, personally, I'm more of a solo player, but I do definitely understand the desire for more of that kind of content. Absolutely. Divinities, where do I have to take them to? Oh, that's not good. That's going to be explodey. And there it is, and jump. All right. The only way I could... only thing I could think of would be, I mean, you could find a group of people that are playing, that do fractals or raids are really the only ways to do it. Am I going to be able to get these people out of here? I doubt it. Where do I have to get them to?
I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
I have to get these citizens somewhere, and I've got 19 seconds to do it. I don't think I'll be doing it. Oh well. Yeah, I did the content treadmill in WoW for years. Event successful.
The postern gate's fallen. Fall back. Kaz, where are those reinforcements?
Here, look! The dwarves made it! Looks like they brought that alchemical acid too. Let's get it on the field.
In the early days of WoW, I was a raider in vanilla. with
Nice help with the
Karazhan
locals.
and
Wasn't sure you'd
AQ-20.
be able to convince them I was here to help.
They weren't sure what to make of you. A lot of these people spent their lives trying to keep the Imperators out. But actions speak louder than words, and much louder than decade-old pieces of paper.
I'm done squinting at treaties.
I did, yeah. I
They
got
can't
a,
see what I'm
I
trying
got
to
an
do with the
uncommon.
char. They aren't paying attention.
They
I
are
did it 20
paying
minutes
attention.
ago, Lars.
That's why they're fighting with us.
I have to kill invading destroyers.
You've been struck.
Lots and lots and lots of destroyers. Oh, there's another earth-shattering kaboom coming up. I beg to differ. I believe I successfully dodged that. That was wrong. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. No, I got one of the super boxes where you get an uncommon and an unlock and a die pack. It's about as good as it gets. The uncommon was the great sword for the current set. The die was one I already had, and the unlock was a char racial piece of armor. So that one wasn't great.
6 feet tall.
But I ain't complaining. Oh, he's an elite. I don't like him. He was an elite, and now he's just dead. Yeah, they don't make it easy to find players. You kind of, you don't have to get a guild, but you're certainly better off if you're going to at least be doing something like Hard Stuck is a guild. That's gonna hurt. It's a guild, but they're less about the guild and more about they have a very large group of players, and they use the Discord to find groups. And they've got, I mean, some ridiculous number of people in their Discord. I think it was like 40,000 people are part of their Discord now. Something like that. Some nuts number. Explodey, I jump.
By the gods! It came from the center of the stronghold!
Generally tanking is in a few raids and stuff where it is toughness based. Whoever has the most toughness is targeted.
Infuriate.
This is suboptimal. Jump! Oh, second one got me. Bastards. It is, whoops. This is one of the Dragon Response missions. Those are the 1 to 5 content. 1 to 5 player content, I should say. The same kind of content I was doing last night after I finished off reaching the cap on my Steam account. I think about 8 years, and I bought my precursor because I've never gotten a precursor. Once I got the precursor, because I had so many of the materials already, it didn't take long at all. Now, since then, I have also made 6 legendary runes, and those are much faster and easier to make. And if you have a lot of alts like me, are probably a better bet than the weapon. I'll show you those in a minute. Once I finish out this, killing the big bossy dude here. Jump, jump. Oops, that was the wrong action. Wrong action. Get in the green, get in the green. That is a hell of a gift. Yeah, I've never gotten a precursor, so I had to buy the one for the legendary I have, the one legendary weapon I have. But I made all of the legendary runes on my own. And I'll show you those. Basically, they allow you to dynamically change your runes at any time. For all of your characters. That's one thing they've added to the game, is what is called the legendary Armory? Yeah, legendary Armory. Is he going to blow up again? He is. The legendary Armory means that every character on the account can use the legendary at the same time. So I have one legendary greatsword, but all of my characters can have it equipped at the same time. And the same is true with legendary runes. All of my characters can be using legendary runes at the same time. The same set of 6 legendary runes. Got him.
Looks like they're retreating for now. Everyone all right?
The stronghold stands, at least for another day.
Yeah. They're lucky we were all nearby.
Let me double check.
Or this would have
I have got the mastery point earned.
These people trust you, Krisha. You saw how they fought by your side.
You helped. But the Treaty of Ebonhawk's 10 years old. It's time we moved past it.
Let me put this
Move
stuff
past
away.
it? How?
Anyone can tear up a piece of
this
paper,
is a
throw the
find.
world into disarray. We either trust each other, or we don't.
Threshold
I think
achieved.
today was a step in the right direction.
There's more
So,
to
if
be
I look at
done,
my equipment,
but I think you're right. Thanks, Kaz.
you can see
Commander.
I've got Twilight, and that's here. All of my characters who can use a two-handed sword will show Twilight. And I have 6 legendary runes, and I already have them equipped. They're currently set up for Scholar, but I can change all 6 of those runes with like 2 or 3 clicks. So The advantage, that is, if I had legendary armor, I could do the same thing on all of my characters. The quality of life that gives is just enormous. You know, if I want to change it up, I want this character to run as a healer. I get rid of the Scholar runes. I just do a couple of clicks. Oh, it actually physically removed it. I haven't done this, so, well, let me make sure I've got it. Maybe make sure I've got it right. Did I remove it from there? Okay. And we just set it as Scholar. There we go, and we're back to Scholar. So legendary runes, if you've got a lot of alts, I think are a better value than a legendary weapon. So my next thing I'll be making is legendary sigils, which are the same as the legendary runes, except obviously they go into your weapons. Oh, over here. And I should have gotten the chest, right? Because that should be auto-looted, and we're back to the Eye of the North for the next one. Most of the battles, the Dragon Response missions, are very similar to that. They're pretty cookie cutter. You know, try to get a few things done, killing mobs, putting out fires, rescuing people, that kind of thing.
What's up?
And then fight a bunch of mobs, and then fight a boss.
I think a bit of help is in order.
I can meet you there, Bram.
Great. Look for Mir and
I've never had a complaint about how the game looks. I have read some people complain about it. I never understood why they would. Some guy on Reddit said that he thought the game looked ugly, and that I don't understand. Saying you don't like the graphical style, sure. You know, I don't know art, but I know what I like. That's completely understandable. But saying it's ugly or bad, I don't get it. Let me get rid of the one piece of junk I've got. Well, it's Reddit, so probably a good 20% of every Reddit post you read is someone intentionally trolling. We're off to the next one. We're off to Thunderhead Peaks. Private. Again, for me, the most important thing is to try and get the... if they have them, yeah, the mastery points. So it'll be at the far end. So once again, I have to spar with survivors, kill destroyers, and heal soldiers. Personally, it seems a little stupid that I'd be sparring with people in the middle of a big, huge fight, but okay.
Vitality restored.
It depends. I like the mastery system. You've got to find good ways of getting inventive for horizontal progress, horizontal progression. Vertical progression as a design thing is way easier.
Last I heard, the Priory had set up an outpost to guard the keep and the forge.
Sends cloud patrols to Phoenix. The lucky few who escaped today.
We had no warning, Commander. Between
I've
one
killed
moment
15
and the next,
destroyers.
the beasts flooded in from every corner. We lost good people. We can't lose the stronghold too. Certainly not to destroyers.
Scared and unarmed? I don't want the lots. Strength of will. Heart.
Well then, let's lend them a little of ours and get them
18.
ready to go back in.
19. There should be 20 destroyers. Oh, that's 19. We'll kill a bunch. There we go. Okay. We killed enough destroyers. We've got 2.5 minutes remaining. And we can do some training. How many do I have to train?
6 feet tall.
10. Well, it's about the healing. Whereas there's the gravely wounded. What do I have to do for the gravely wounded? Well, I have to heal them. What happened? Okay, well, I need to find the clicky. Somewhere around is a clicky. There we go. Medical supplies. That'll be pretty quick. So it's 1:17 left, and this little place will stop. This little part of the battle will be over. I'm healing the gravely wounded. I'm a healer. Yep. Try that again. Not going to be able to heal them all, because 20 is more than I've got time for. So this is the part that is definitely way faster, easier, more efficient with more players, obviously. You know, I got all the bad guys killed that I had to get killed, but we'll get 14 of the survivors healed. I trained a couple, you know, we did okay. It's successful, according to their definition.
Be ready for what we might find on the other side of that door.
Okay, Myron. Really? Myron? It's not the most awesome sounding a name, Myron. I hate to make fun of a guy's name. After all, my character's name's Spongo Smallberries. So maybe, you know, I shouldn't be throwing stones. That's possible.
Spirits. Wait.
Kill invading destroyers. Cellars,
Yes, we
upper
really are
ledges, lower
reinforcements.
ledges, and barracks. I gotta kill them all over the place.
Never expected to see so many of your people on the surface.
Destroyers started rising fast.
That's right, guys.
We can beat them back.
The dwarves are back.
And then triggered
You know them, you love them. They've been away for hundreds of years, I think. In Guild Wars 1, they went through a ritual that turned them all into stone.
Use fewer words and do it faster.
And then they went into the earth to face off against Primordus's minions. Dwarves, pretty fucking badass.
Invigorating.
So I'm in the cellars right now, fighting them all off. Me and Bram. Oh god, I'm stuck with Bram. What was second prize? I'm not a fan of Bram.
Glad that's over.
That sounds interesting. Let's see what this acid does to things after I aggro a bunch of these jerks, and we'll find out. It does a lot of damage to them. I like it. I approve. I'm Spongo Smallberries, and I approve this message. Alright, I have killed all the ones I need to kill in the cellar. I think this is at the lower ledges, I'm guessing. Jerks. Spitting fire from halfway across the room is not appreciated. How about some acid, my friends? That's right, that's right.
Also a Norn who sometimes walks as a bear. Lots of things can be true at the same time. Read a treatise once that suggested that
I'm out of acid.
fire and ice might be
It was nice when it lasted,
Didn't
but I'm out
expect
of acid.
confirmation.
So your man claims.
I validate the theory.
Infuriate!
One, the other.
How's that square with the tale you were? The Norn prophecy can kill Jorman. None of this makes any sense.
The truth of a prophecy isn't always clear until it's come to pass.
Thanks. I feel so much better.
Yes, this is indeed the lower path. Bram's complaining about things because he's Bram, and that's what he does.
Infuriate!
Ooh, elite. Don't like elites. Ooh, I think it was the flaming thing that did all that damage to me.
Help increasing!
This guy is, I've decided, not my friend. And now he's all dead. I believe the phrase I'm looking for is neener, neener, neener. So that's a little juvenile. I'm okay with that. Alright, upper ledges and barracks. This looks like barracks, not upper ledges. See, I don't really remember this one. I know I've done it before because I believe I did all of them when they first came out. Once each, because they weren't that fascinating.
I feel 6 feet tall!
I don't remember fighting alongside the Delgamore dwarves. I remember reading that we did. I don't really remember it happening. But here we are, Al Delgamore. Ooh, more acid. Ugh, acid. It's so good. Tastes like Teen Spirit. Like acid. See, it's awesome. And it's still there, so I'm just gonna throw acid here for a little bit. Give me more alchemical acid, please. Thank you. I like it. Yeah, we are in the barracks. I think we're gonna have to turn around at some point and like go get that. I don't know. It's not clear. Answer unclear. Ask again later.
Infuriate!
Hi guys, come on. Don't you guys want to play? Come on. Come on, everyone play. Play over here. Alright, fine.
Infuriating!
We've got a couple more things we need to get. One or two more down here to finish off the barracks. There's a big fellow over there. Another elite. I'd really rather not. Made me unhappy.
Tall. For the record, you've been struck.
Got to see these upper ledges. Could have used acid. So the upper ledges must be above the lower ledges, which were over here. So go with that. That's a guess. I'll grab some more acid. You guys make really good acid. You guys make good beer too? I mean, historically, beer is kind of your thing. So I'm just asking because.
A clever combination.
All right, these are the upper ledges. Acid. Oh, beautiful. Got them both. Haha.
Rare and valuable. Infuriating.
Make sure we don't run out of space. Ooh. More acid for you guys.
I feel 6 feet tall.
I got more of them over here. I'm out of acid. It's fine. It's fine.
It's clear up here.
Event successful.
What's happening down in the forge? That's where the destroyer surfaced, right?
How did you think the forge attracted them? And it's changing them.
It's making them stronger. I know that much.
Fact. And with extra lava.
This is a nifty map. It's not one I've played an enormous amount in. I believe we have to go this way. Yeah. Fortunately, they let us mount up.
Okay. I was not expecting it to be that big.
Destroyer of the last forge. So if possible, I would like to get... It's in the middle. I would like to get the mastery point first. Just to get it out of the way. Yay! Well, one of the reasons I'm doing it, I need the Iceberg Saga mastery points. Three more and I'll finish out Dragon Slayer. He's big. I'm gonna give him that. He is unexpectedly large. Not a fan of that attack. I don't know what the eggs are doing other than exploding. Okay, I can prevent them from exploding. That's good. I'm not getting much damage on him. Boy, I guess I really have to get out of the way of that. Ow. Yeah, this is one of those I don't think I'm going to end up liking much. Oops, don't go into the fire, dumbass. Let this be a lesson to you guys. Keep it in mind. Don't go into the fire, dumbass. Let these words sustain you in a time of trial and trouble. Stay out of the fire, dumbass. Words to live by. Trying to kill all the eggs before they blow up now, as one of my primary things that I want to keep doing. He's not dying as quickly as I would like by a long shot. Ow. And my arm is starting to hurt. And he keeps leaving every time I drop that trap. Well, stay out of the fire, dumbass, remember. My advice to you. This is going to take a while. Oh, seriously? Could we not? Alright, that one I'm not going to get to in time.
This thing's not going down easy!
Spears? Those were made for Crocotorix's energy, not Primortis's. Commander, can you use Orian's gift to open the power of a spear?
I don't know. That would be a good question. I have no idea what the hell that attack was. Other than bad. Ow, my arm! Sorry. My arm is causing me pain and discomfort. Dragon's blood spears. Okay, those might help. Blow up on me, isn't it? Yep.
Look who's back. It's me, buddy.
Ouch. We're out of spears. Okay, that's not great. Not a fan of that. Got another spear over here. Yield.
Vitality restored.
I've got a spear, possibly a spear.
Infuriate.
Didn't look like it did anything to him.
I'm incapacitated.
Kill this egg.
Infuriating.
I'm not getting much time to damage him at all. And the Dragon Blood Spears are quite a long ways away. And the last one didn't seem to hurt him at all. We'll try another one here. After he makes his next attack. His charge attack. Oh, good, he hits me from there. That's charming. Seems fair. No, it did nothing. So I'm not doing something correctly with the spear. Allied forces push it, the destroyer. Yeah, it doesn't have any useful information for me as to why I'm not doing damage, but not.
For the record, you've been struck. Stand your ground.
Run into the fire like a blithering idiot. Blithering idiot.
6 feet tall.
I'm gonna go out on the limb and say this particular Dragon Resp is the opposite of fun. But I think you can understand, I mean, in a group, this wouldn't be anywhere near as bad. So I don't know, maybe I have to get behind him to use the spear. Try and find out. No, just put some fire on him. Maybe he's taking damage from the fire. Wait. Okay, sorry. I mean, he's slowly taking damage. It's just not quick.
Health increasing. That'll silence you. Stand your ground.
Swarmed. It's going to take every one of us working together.
Please shut up, you guys. Helpful if you guys would, I don't know, do something. Did I get to the egg in time? Barely. I got him below 50%. Fascinating viewing for you guys, I'm sure. I can assure you it's every bit as fascinating for me.
Stand your ground.
Down to about a third. Stuck on boxes. Thank you for that piece of design there, ArenaNet. Get stuff that can get in your way when you're just trying to move through a difficult instance. That's unfriendly. Ow. That hurt a little bit. under 30. I'm just ignoring fair amounts of...
Why won't anyone help me?
The mechanics to just basically hit a few things. To take care of the eggs. Because I think they're hatching things out, so we don't want them to hatch. And then using my longer jump to get behind him. Drop attacks.
For the record,
hit him for some more.
You've been struck. Stand your ground.
Too many elementals and destroyers. Commander's never gonna get a clean strike.
It's not always the swipe of the claws that's most important in a battle.
I'm open to suggestions.
The destroyers are calling to you, aren't they? You sense each other. Use that against them.
I'm not sure where I'm supposed to stand for that.
Hey, rebate!
Stand your ground. Vitality restored. I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
And kill the egg. Use my healing jump to get behind him. The egg. Healing jump. Wrong time to swap weapons accidentally. That was not intentional. Although, might actually be the better choice now that I consider it. Jump. Drop. Drop. Egg. Almost done with him. Kill the egg.
Infuriate! Stand your ground!
Eat it, you punk.
Many thanks to you dwarves.
Roaring flames.
Will we
complete.
see more of your people?
7 out of 7 champions achievements for the return. Yay! Return to Dragon
It
Storm.
was a pleasure
Getting more
and
goodies.
an honor to fight beside Aurine's champion.
Likewise, Mirren.
Somehow, I don't think this will be the last time.
I understand the
Rare
weight you
and
carry,
valuable.
Erson. And its privilege. The Norn of prophecy. The spirit touched. There's a legacy in your blood and loyalty
This is
at your
most
back.
remarkable.
Yet none of that matters without heart. So find yours.
Now, this is a find.
All right. So, where did we get? Well, we added another mastery point today. That's one for each of the last 2 days. In the return to achieves, return to Dragonstorm, we got 10 more achievement points, which is nice. We've got 7 out of the 15 done. I can do this one, I think now is available as well, but I'm just going to try to burn through these over the next couple of days. So at tier 1, which was 4 or 3? 3, we got 3 prismatium ingots. We just got 3 mystic coins, which are worth much less than they used to be. The next one is at 11, and that'll give us 250 Tyrian defense seals. And then we get a glittering weapons cache, which is a choosy box for a cosmetic. But for me, the most important part is the mastery points. 3 more, and I'll get Dragon Slayer. 4 more, we'll get that. And then 3 more, we'll get each of those, and that will finish out all of the Icebrood Saga stuff. That's my current intent, is to work through all of that stuff. We got it done, right? Mastery point earned. Yay me. And so we got 2 of the Dragon Response missions taken care of. We got the weekly key farm taken care of. All in all, I'm going to say a satisfactory, if somewhat exhausting, 2 hours. The Dragon Response missions are not an enormous amount of fun. They're
we
pretty
got a
tedious.
breakthrough. Come back to Radasum as quick as you can. I'm in the Arcane Council chamber.
No. Thank you, Timey, but no. Not right now. Let me sell the crap. I am, on the other hand, rebuilding my Tyrian defense seal funds. Which can get you some nice gear. And if it doesn't get you nice gear, if you buy these boxes, you get a lot of materials.
What now?
That you can sell or use for crafting. So it's not like they don't offer rewards. This guy, they do discounts. I think they're random. Certain elements that are available off this vendor are available there on discount. But you've got a bunch of cooldown weapons. I haven't gotten any of those yet that you can get with the seals. You can get a skin there, another skin there. The Tengu weapons, I've got a couple of these. They're very cool assassin statted weapons. They cost a gold and 100 defense seals each, so they're not especially expensive. Recipes for the dragon items. I bought the Deldrimor Stone Skin Infusion on discount. And it's just a standard infusion. You can always redo the stat on it. By default, it comes with toughness. But I'm going to call it here for the evening. I hope you guys had some fun. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time. It's possible I'll take a day off, but I expect I'll probably be back for more Dragon Response missions. 3 or 4 of those.
The vigil will cure what ails
tiring,
this
but the things we do for love and money. By the way, for those who didn't see it, these are the outfits. If you got all of the drops, the last drop was an outfit box for you to choose from, and it has the outfits of the gods. I don't have my helmet on right now, so you can't see that. Harbinger Mordramoth, Prophecies. I don't know. You should have been notified by Twitch when you were getting the achievement. If you go to... I can't remember. If you go up to the top of Twitch and you click on notifications in the upper right, it should have anything that you have gotten drops for a notification there. Is that, oh shit, you got everything, or oh shit, you got nothing?
Sharper
Give me a report.
Oh, that's the shits. It may be if you accept, you'll have them get them retroactively. They may just be queued up. You accept the first one, and the second one will come in. Give that a try. No guarantee, but hey, worth a try. Timey's outfit. I can dress like Bram if I want to. That's unfortunate. Sorry, Lars. I'm sorry, Lars. But you learned a valuable lesson, young man. Yeah, I got nothing. So, I'm going to call it here for the evening. I should be back tomorrow, most likely. 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, maybe a little earlier than that, like tonight. I hope you guys had some fun. I hope the rest of your Monday night goes well, or Tuesday morning, Lars. And hopefully, as always, trying to set an achievable goal for my viewers. I hope the rest of your week doesn't suck. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great night tonight. Take care, and ciao for now. Night, guys.